This time on Rad Rat Video, we're playing a game where you can turn your phone into a skateboard. Let's try it out. Welcome back to Rad Rat Video, a channel about skateboarding and skateboarding video games and all kinds of other stuff, where I am trying out a game called SKAPP. This is a new game that just launched on Kickstarter. I don't know much about it because the Kickstarter's not up as I'm recording it. They gave me an early download link so I could play it. I'm not linked to this project at all. I don't know any of these guys, but they sent me a link, so I figured I'd check it out. The concept is, on your screen on your computer is a skateboard, and you control it by throwing your phone around and actually flipping it in the air, which seems like a dangerous but interesting project. So I'm going to put a pillow down so you don't cringe every time I drop my phone, and I'm going to test it out. Welcome to SKAPP. This is recording attempt number 7, I think. I cannot get this to work. Not the game's fault. It is not my camera's fault. It's my screen capture. It just doesn't want to record it. It'll work when I'm not recording with my camera, which is not connected remotely in any way. I'm not going to complain too much, but it has been a brutal day. And I just want to play this game for a little bit, but unfortunately, I cannot get this video done because nothing will actually work. My camera just died a second ago when I was in the middle of attempt number 6, but we're gonna try this. Okay, so here's the one thing that I've noticed about this game. Every now and then, I'm back. Okay, every now and then, you will lose sync. Like your board will be facing the opposite way that it is in the game. Your phone will be facing the opposite way that your board is, if that makes any sense. So, so right now, if I tilt left, I turn left, that's fine. But if I do a hard flip, or an inward heel flip or whatever, now it's the opposite. Now you have to turn right to turn left, right? I don't know why that is. It's really obnoxious. Like, the game is not designed to do varial anything. Like, if you do a 180 or 540 anything, the board will always be backwards. That was the most annoying thing. In all my playthroughs. I'm sure they'll fix that though, because that's pretty basic thing to be able to do 180 flip tricks. But overall, the game works pretty well. It doesn't, you know, like it responds quickly. You know, like it almost feels like I'm watching, like I have direct control over the board. I need to stop doing 180 stuff. Am I still backwards? Okay, I'm better. So like it feels good. It's responsive. It's nice. There's even some actual gameplay stuff like challenges and things like that. It's not just a toy like True Skate or Skater XL where you can skate but there's nothing to actually do. So that's pretty good. And I do generally like it. I want to show you some stuff though. So there we go. I'm gonna try to do some of the challenges over here. Okay. Takes a little bit of getting used to know how to get around. It's hard to know when to look at the screen and when to look at the your phone and actually watch yourself do the trick, you know? That's why I've got a pillow here, because you drop it a lot. When you look at the screen, you try to catch it when the screen is done flipping, when your board is done flipping on the screen, but then it's not quite done. I don't know. It's tough. So in this mode, you start facing the wall, which I don't understand why. It's basically like classic Tony Hawk goals. Instead of skate, you're collecting SKAPP. You collect a pager instead of a tape. I don't understand why they would do that. Like, it doesn't have to be a similarly aged old technology that you're collecting. I don't know. Maybe there'll be some explanation for that. There isn't in the demo, but come on, get the P. All right. Okay, cool. There's a high score. I didn't end up getting that last time because every now and then this will happen. You'll just kind of get stuck. You'll land primo or whatever, and you just can't flip yourself back over. But this is a Kickstarter demo. How'd I get wet? This is a Kickstarter demo. It's meant to give you a taste for what they want to accomplish. It's obviously not done because they would just sell it if it was done. Come on. Oh man. Oof. This is the kind of stuff I hate when when the camera kind of does its own thing. Makes me want to puke my guts out. Okay. Oh, that was cool. All right, I'm not going to be able to get SKAPP because there's one that's up in the corner and it's pretty tough to get to. Okay, I do know where the beeper is, because again, I've played this game for probably 2 hours now, and I've got a good idea of what it has to offer. The beeper is over there, so let me turn around. I'll push and I'll turn, and I'll turn around again, and I'll push and I'll turn. Can I get there? Can I? No, that didn't count. Okay, uh-oh. There we go. No. Okay, okay, don't bounce. Slowly, carefully. Yeah, like putting something there shows a little bit more confidence in the control than I think there really is. Okay, so let me try to do something cool. 360 flip to manual. Okay, so I finished that goal, which is fine. Let me just try to come up with some stuff to do. I want to try to do, something I figured out on attempt number 2 when I was recording was how to do an impossible. So like, if you've ever tried to throw your phone and make it do like a backflip, it always flips halfway. It always does. It's really hard. Or like a hat or something, it will always want to flip over halfway when you do that. So the only way to do an impossible is to actually wrap it around your finger as if you would wrap it around your foot. So like, well, it's the wrong finger, but don't worry about it. So like, let's come back around. Okay. Yeah, see? Impossible. Is it going to call it that? Can do a front foot impossible. Yeah, 360 shove. So I have had it actually say impossible before. But it's fun because like this is the kind of stuff I'm doing with my phone anyway. When I'm taking a break and I'm gonna walk over to the fridge on my way in there, I tend to do this a lot when I'm playing around. So like, you gotta take me somewhere. Get me out of here. Let me go back to my marker. Okay. So like it's cool to have a game that's kind of built around that because you might do it anyway, you know. So that is kind of cool, being able to come up with a spot and come up with your trick and all that stuff. There's a lot of different games you could do. I'm gonna throw up. I swear, it's not that bad. It's just I've been playing so much. Okay, back tail, kick flip. I do want to come up with something good to show you this time. Okay, I wish there was like a spot picker, like a marker or something. I don't want to talk to you, guy. What does he tell me to do? There's one challenge where the guy says like, help me find my tools. I'm the programmer. I need to squash some bugs, and so like he wants a wrench so he could smash some bugs with it. And I tried it once. I did an ollie, which you're not supposed to do apparently, and I crashed and the toolbox exploded. And then when I'm trying to set a marker there, by the way. And when I tried to restart it or tried to go back to the guy and talk to him again, you can't. Like you can only talk to him once, and you can't ollie when you. Did I set him? Tried to go back to my marker and accidentally set a different one. Okay, but that's fine. So I'm about to do a 360 inward heel flip to manual, and it's going to be so steezy that's going to make up for all the whole day. No, that's not what my phone's doing, game. Okay, 360 inward heel flip. You can't just flip the board. You have to do like a little pop first to get up in the air, and then you do it. Okay, I mean, I did both of the tricks I wanted to do. They just didn't happen in a combo. Over to crookie, over crook. All right, fine. Yeah, let me go try that tool one. Oh, that guy. You know what? Let me do that. This first guy's over here because it's easier. Okay. Let me talk to this guy. They're all like the developers on the game, and they give you a little spiel. Okay, speak. You can pause those if you want to read them. Okay, he just wants me to do a line. I got to do a manual, and then I got to grind the V-rail, is what he calls it. So, let's do that. I'm going to pop up. I'm going to kickflip in. Well, you know how I caught my phone right side up, but my character did not land right side up? Okay. Again, I didn't land primo. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. Now, let's pop over here. Oh, can I still, let's not go back. Let me just turn around. Okay, don't tell me I'm leaving the limit to the challenge. Here we go. Nope. Okay, that was not a bail. That's good. Okay, turn around. Here we go. Come back. Pop. This, it's really not that hard. I'm just... Okay. Having a day. No, you can't do a manual and then, because you lose your control. Okay, all right. Come back. Here we go. Come back over here. Get enough speed so that you can pop. Okay, let's just go back and do the whole thing over again. There we go. That didn't count as a manual. I swear I did a manual. Okay. So like the slight disconnect between your board and your phone can be really annoying. Like I swear I did a manual and then a no slide. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what just happened. But neither of them counted, and like I don't know, it's kind of... There we go. That was a no slide. You didn't count the no slide. That wasn't a no slide. That you didn't think that was a no slide. Okay. Manual. Okay. Well, that's kickflip. Okay. Come back. Pop. Board slide. No, I aired over it. So the first time I played this game, and the first time I played this challenge, I beat it. First try. No big deal. I did not count my manual. It is getting harder because of the incredible rage boiling in my veins. Okay. But this time, I got it. Okay, got the manual. Now let's come back. Pop up. Board slide. Okay. So when I'm furious, I get really hot. It is 24 degrees outside. I've turned my furnace off so it won't make too much noise. It's pretty cold in here. I am boiling. Why did I count a manual? Okay. Forget it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay. So again, it's Kickstarter. It's, early. Of course, it's not going to work perfectly. But yeah, the fact that I wouldn't recognize a few of those was really annoying. Nice lip slide, though. You can swipe up to air out. There are going to be like spine transfers and stuff, but there aren't right now. Okay, don't make this area skatable. Put an invisible wall here. You're not doing me any good by letting me go here. Oh, okay, stop. Okay. Okay, so this guy. He's a programmer. He wants to squash bugs. He does so by smashing them with a wrench from the toolbox. So, he wants me to go get the toolbox. He says toss it to him. I don't know what he means by that. But what I know is that if you pick up the toolbox and then you do an ollie, the tools will explode. The toolbox will explode and the tools will go flying all over the place. So, stop. Okay. Catch. So, I gotta turn around. I gotta go up. See, I tried to ollie up those stairs right there, and that was my mistake. Okay, come back around. Okay. That red arrow is my marker, by the way. Okay, come back. Alright, here we go. I got this. What will happen if I air out? Will I explode or not? Well, the toolbox disappeared. No, there it is. There it is. No, turn around. This isn't gonna happen. Okay, come up, swipe out. Okay, so the timer is counting up. Or no, that's for like, okay, I could get a bronze to just complete this. But you can't go that way, because obviously that doesn't work. So I gotta go up here. Again, trying to remind myself this is a Kickstarter game. This is not a finished game. Yes, they should probably tell you. How? You can't ollie, because that happens, right? You can't air out because the toolbox doesn't come with you. So now what do I do? Now what? Can I just go back to him and be like, hey bro, can I start over? Because you can't. I swiped and even the swipe icon came up on screen. Okay. So I'm back at the guy. I can't say anything to him because I don't have his tools. If I cancel this mission, I can't do it again. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna not do any missions because they don't work. They don't work this time. I mean that one didn't work before, but the first one I was able to do no problem the first time. The last one is a guy up here, and he wants you to do this crazy gap, and he says like I don't even care if you can do it, just have fun trying it, which is good because I could not do it. So you come around, kick flip. Wait, let me stop. Let me stop. Okay, I'm actually gonna set a marker here. So you ollie over here. Boom! You land on this rail, and he wants you to pop over to this other rail. And I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to like angle a pop out. Like, see, I was trying to turn right and then pop, and I kind of drifted a little bit left even. So I really don't know. I don't know how to do that, but that's fine. So that's something you could theoretically do, kind of transfers and stuff. All kinds of grinds. It's definitely a unique, interesting type of game. I don't hate that this exists. I will be interested in it as it gets more finished. No, don't get me stuck in there. I can't handle it. Okay. Oh, what was that? Was that a triple? I'm not really sure. Is it? It's not going to tell me. It also doesn't tell you what tricks are a lot of the times. That's fine. Because that was crazy. I just threw it as hard as I could just to see what would happen. Okay, let me try to do some grinds. I want to, there's like a rainbow rail over here. Okay, let me get over there. And also, since playing Skater XL where you can just drop your pin somewhere, it's really weird to have to like navigate to a spot just to skate it. You know, like if it was a challenge, fine. But I just want to skate on this rail over here. Oh, shit. Did it again. Oh, I'm telling you. Like, I sold a bunch of stuff online well, it was like 4 days ago. I've sold 5 things. 3 of the people just refused to pay and decided to, like, just ghost. Winning an auction, mind you. I'm trying to deal with that today where it snowed a foot of it snowed about a foot yesterday while I was not home, and it was like Armageddon trying to get back. Okay, set. And then today has been a disaster. Okay, lip side, cool. Wanted to do a nose blunt though. Here we go. Well, that's a Smith, but that was a pretty cool one. Okay, I recently learned Smiths actually, because I never learned them back in the day because I like cracked a rib doing one, and I decided like, come on, and how did I get over here? Did I set? Okay, whatever. I'm lined up for this. I'm gonna skate this instead. That is really annoying. And I cracked my rib trying one. You know, when I watch the footage, I'm gonna see that I go, and then as I look up, I probably go like just a tiny bit too far to the set spot, but it does not feel like that's what I'm doing here. Anyway, yeah, I cracked my rib trying to Smith a while ago when I was younger, and I never bothered to learn one. I built that box in my backyard. I made a video about that. I learned Smiths on there recently, and like it's not that hard. I probably could have figured it out, but feels good to be able to do it now anyway. Okay. So anyway, you get the point. I'm not going to be able to show you much more here. It's pretty cool in concept. The one thing that didn't happen this whole time when I was playing is every now and then you will land upside down. See, that's what should happen. It should just bounce. There we go. Oh, wow, look at that. Did they patch it in the last half hour since I played it last time? So every now and then you'll land upside down and you cannot get back over. You have to like go to your marker. You can try to rock back and forth, and every now and then it'll work, but it usually doesn't. So I was trying to do a dark slide just to see if it worked, and I just got stuck on the rail upside down. Okay. It happened so many times the first time. Okay. Anyway, you know what? That's it for now. You get the idea. There's a Kickstarter up. It is not up as I'm recording, so I don't know much about this game. The menu says something about a DualShock 4 So there's probably a PS4 version, I'm assuming. There's obviously a PC version. I don't know anything else other than that. If you go to the link, you'll know more about it than I do. But it's an interesting concept. It does seem like they're putting actual game stuff in there. Oh, my screen turned off. That's something else. When you know, if you catch the board, catch your phone while it's flipping, you might hit your off button and then nothing's gonna work. Anyway, yeah, so check that out. I've got a lot of other game stuff coming up in the future. I've been having lots of problems with pretty much everything, so I have a game review planned for the near future that I want to do, and I'm probably going to keep playing weird stuff whenever I get the chance. So that's it for now. Check out that Kickstarter if you're interested, and thank you for watching. I wanted to end it with something cool, but I didn't. All right, that's it. Thanks.